Welcome back. Well, today we're joined by a visionary in Namibia's creative landscape, Helena Shigwedha, the dynamic creative director at Simply You magazine. Helena is a driving force behind the Simply You magazine Lifestyle and Fashion Awards, an annual celebration that honors excellence and creativity across fashion, media, entertainment, and more. Now, as the 2025 nomination season officially opens, we talk about what's new this year, how the awards have evolved, and why this platform has become such an important pulse in the Namibian creative economy. Helena, good evening and welcome.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Well, another year of the awards. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's no small feat. I know a lot of work goes into it. So talk to us about, the launch of the 2025 nominations and what it means to you to have gained, all this momentum over the past years, personally as well as professionally.
Well, we're definitely excited. It is such a milestone, and I think more than it's an honor for us to have an opportunity to once again celebrate creatives. I think one of the key things that we stand for is the vision for the Simply You magazine Lifestyle and Fashion Awards, and that is to really recognize creatives within the industry and grow the industry as well. So for us, this is like a huge honor to just have an opportunity to once again recognize and celebrate Namibian creatives.
The platform really has grown tremendously over the years, and talk to us about its evolution since its inception. I know you weren't there from the beginning, but you do know the history, and what's different about this year's edition.
This year's edition definitely looks to amplify and really just help creatives, like make sure that every creative feels seen, valued, and appreciated, because we strongly believe that recognition boosts motivation. And so that is exactly what we want to do, just ensure that that exactly is amplified. And of course, we've added a few more categories that are a bit new. So yeah, that is definitely, we're looking forward to a just more elevated edition this year.
I want to know about these extra categories you added, because last year I think you also added a couple of new categories. So you've expanded on that. Tell us about this.
So I'm going to give one definitely. It's Lifestyle Influencer of the Year. And then we also are going to have acknowledgements. These are just some of the categories in which we are going to acknowledge some brands. And these are going to be strictly selected by a committee of judges, just to appreciate, especially those who are also behind the creatives. For example, companies or institutions that really are supporting creative projects or creative brands as well. So that is also some of the new things that we are bringing in.
As creative director, Helena, what goes into curating, an event of this magnitude? Give us a glimpse into the creative process.
Well, it really takes a lot of planning. It's a year roundup process whereby immediately once we've ended with one, we have to already kickstart with the next edition. So it really takes a lot of planning, but it also takes a really well put together team with people that are really seeing the vision, that are seeing to see it through as well. And so it definitely sometimes can be challenging because we largely depend on sponsorship, and that can be limiting. And with any limited resources, you know how challenging that can be. But we really put ourselves together and put our best foot forward to just see it through. And it has been challenging, but we're grateful that we're able to pull it off.
Over the years, how have you seen, these awards influence, careers or shift narratives, or even open doors for emerging talents in Namibia?
I think one of the most important things that I've seen personally is that the awards actually amplify the profiles for the creatives. We have seen creatives end up, with endorsements of major brands. We have seen creatives, getting into partnerships with, with great media houses, or getting just opportunities, platforms in various industries as well. So those are some of the key things that we have also seen. And also it serves as an inspiration for the upcoming generation as well. I think just being able to see that creatives are being recognized for the work that they are doing helps the younger generation, those that are still coming, to see that there's actually hope for them, that they can actually take their crafts seriously, for example. So those are some of the main key things and the impact that really the awards are making. Yeah.
Just lastly, now talk to us about, how the public can best support their favorites during this nomination phase, and talk us through what's going to be happening next.
So the nominations are open. The link is available on our social media platforms. So the nomination works on both two ways. The nominee can nominate themselves, or they can also be nominated by the public. So the public can definitely go on and nominate their favorite, and it is not limited. You can nominate as many people as you want in the various different categories, and really just ensure that once the nominees are then selected, come also that you can vote for your favorite to eventually win, because then the winning process is strictly by votes. Yes.
So is there a category for best news and current affairs TV presenter? I want to go nominate myself.
TV presenter, yes, there is.
Okay.
There is. And we actually have for male and female.
Yeah.
So please do go nominate.
When do the nominations close?
They close on the 16th of June. So that is why it's very important that everybody really just starts to nominate their favorites, and also so that it can also give ample time for voting.
Yeah.
So that immediately once the nomination closes, we then proceed to announce the finalist or
Right.
the selected nominee, so that the voting can then start.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
When are the awards happening this year?
6th of September.
6th of September.
6th of September. And the theme for this year is Namibian Excellence, Black Tie Diamonds.
Oh.
Yes, so we aim to celebrate Namibian excellence in every sense, and really just to the richness of Namibian talent. We really believe that excellence is right here in our country. We don't have to look elsewhere, and so we want to make sure that this year we look into that and we celebrate that.
I love it.
Yes.
Helena, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for being here this evening.
Thank you so
we
much for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
All right. Well, there you have it. That was Helena Shigwedha from Simply You magazine speaking to us about this year's awards, and nominations are officially open, and they will be open until the 17th of June. So you have a favorite under the different categories that they are honoring this year. Please go onto the link, which is on their social media pages, and vote for or nominate your favorite creatives. On that note, we wrap up today's edition of the Daily Roundup. Of course, we're back tomorrow, same time and place. But for myself and the team for tonight, it's good night, and thank you for watching.